In approximately 12 hours from now, I'm going to be moving out of my childhood home, the place I've spent the majority of my last 19 years of existence. And today I kind of want to talk about that because I have this channel that I barely even use, and I figured I like talking. I have a lot to talk about all the time. I really don't stop talking, to be honest with you, unless I'm with new people. So I don't know, I have this topic and I want to speak about it. And I figure it's a good way to kick off some long form videos on this channel because so far it's only had shorts, and I have come to find that I actually am quite disgusted with the fact that I thought I would start making shorts on this channel. Speaking of this channel, by the way, I'm driving in Forza Horizon 5 today because that's just a game that I use to think about stuff when I'm driving around. It's just like, it's real peaceful and that kind of thing. And I'm currently driving inside of the Mark III Supra, or the MA70 Supra, or whatever you want to call it. I want to run into a I'm going to run into a swamp. I don't trust this channel will ever get monetized within the next few months, but in the off chance it does, every dime and dollar that I receive from this channel is going straight towards one of these, because I would really quite like one in real life. Anyway, let's get on to the topic that I actually want to talk about, which is moving out, because this is not the first time that I've done it, and every single time, it's such a huge change. It's actually crazy. Obviously, like, I've lived in this small town away from a city for most of my life. I grew up in a tiny school. I think there's about 1,000 other residents in the entire town, and to go somewhere else with so many people was just, it's such a crazy shock. Especially when you can step outside and just like have pretty much anything at your doorstep. It was just a really weird change to go to a college and start university. And I got about 6 months of the way through that last year, and I decided it's just like not for me, or I'm not quite ready. I'm not really sure what I was thinking, but essentially I shipped myself off to college. I took half my room with me. Me and my parents all went over there. I didn't have a car or anything. I was pretty much just on my own at college inside of my dorm room. It was a single dorm room, so it was just myself, and I pretty much just had the same setup as I had at home inside of that dorm room, and it was fine. But anyways, that was my first experience, and I was okay, but I decided it wasn't for me, so I decided to move back home and work in a bakery for a few months, and that was good. Like, I was back in my own bedroom again, and the problem was that I never really had my own space, and that's something that I find myself and a lot of my friends all suffer with in, like, when you're living with your parents. It's not necessarily a bad thing to be living with your parents, obviously. Like, people do it, it saves you a lot of money. However, just having your family so close to you all the time when all you want to be is away from people, nothing pisses me off more. I won't lie to you. I've decided to move away to back to the same city as where my college was, with one of my friends. He's been one of my best friends since about year 7, so we were 13 when I first met each other properly. And yeah, well, he needed somewhere to stay because he wasn't moving into one of the colleges, and I put it forward and I went, hey, my parents have this house in the city that they are currently renting out. What if we are to move there? And he was like, oh, fucking yeah, sure, why not? That sounds good. So yeah, he's already over there, and pretty well, I'm packing my bags as we speak, and I'm just gonna up myself and get over there. My parents are over there as well. They're gonna help me move in for the first week, and then I'm on my own, paying for my own fucking food, my own electricity, and it's scary. Like, I've always wanted to be independent, but the problem with being independent is that you're on your own. It's a weird balance where I look forward to it, but at the same time, just like the concept of having nothing. Well, obviously I can lean on my parents if I need to, but conceptually I shouldn't, and it would be better if I didn't. I think that I'm ready to take the step on my own, but I mean, I'm only going to be able to find out once I start walking, and I might stumble a couple times while trying to get up, you know what I'm saying? One thing I'm looking forward to is that hopefully it'll give me more time to work on my own personal projects and that kind of thing, and also, I don't know, just have a bunch more time to work on my main channel videos, which is where I do Minecraft modding, if you aren't aware of that, if you clicked on this video without knowing about that, but I actually do YouTube videos on another channel with, I mean, somewhat amount of success, not enough to pay the bills, but, I mean, enough to buy myself something nice every now and then. I don't really know what else to say about it. Like, it's been something I've been looking forward to for a very long time, since probably end of year 12/year 11, around graduation time. I've just always wanted my own space to be able to decorate it as my own, just like an area that is solely like mine, well, slash my friends, but we'll just work together on that. Because obviously, like, you live in your parents' house for ages, and the way it's like laid out, the way the rules work, the time you go to bed, everything like that kind of thing is sort of like decided for you. And like, as you get older, obviously you get to like decide more things, and like what you eat and the time you go to bed and what you spend your time on. However, they have their own schedules as well, and you have to somewhat like cater to the other people inside your household. Specifically if you have a larger family and you have a lot of people's schedules you have to be working around. So you'll be staying up late because you can that one night, but then, oh shit, nope, they've got work in the morning, so I better not make too much noise. Luckily for me, I'm in a privileged position where my parents, they just don't really give much of a fuck if I'm making much noise. I'm definitely looking forward to having all of the stuff nearby again like I had last year, because I sure have missed not being able to just run down the street to get food, because where I live currently, there's just nothing. There's no food. It's like, you get like fucking baked goods from the bakery and that's it. That's about all the food you can eat in my town without driving at least an hour to be able to get something like McDonald's or KFC. And you know what, I'm just, oh my god, I've got mad airtime. Alright. I don't know, I'm just a massive sucker for fast food. I know I shouldn't be eating it too much, but like, it's getting eaten on occasion, I won't lie to you. I'm really trying to just process. I feel like I'm gonna have a better idea of what's going on by the time I get there and start getting settled in. So, I mean, maybe I'll make a follow-up video in like 2 weeks time when I've got all my room sorted out, we've painted the walls a bit, got the house sorted, so it's all ready to be, like, you know, properly lived in. I can talk about the experience of actually moving in versus moving out. Because I don't really know what to expect, and I am, it feels a lot like the first day of school. Like, you're kind of nervous, but like excited at the same time. You don't really know what's going to happen, but like you kind of do. I'm doing a horrible job of like articulating my words here, but I think you'll get the point. Anyway, new topic, cars. I've been getting into cars heaps recently. On my main channel I made a mod about driving cars and that kind of thing. Fuck, I want this car so badly. Every single time I see it on Facebook Marketplace, I go scrounging around. I've got like two main goals. One, hit 50k on YouTube on my main channel. Currently 20k off of that. I'm pretty confident that I can pull that off, presuming that I'm pretty consistent with my uploads and I don't just fuck around for the entire year. And the other one is buying this car and being able to drive around in it and work in it. And just, oh man, I'm looking forward to it so much. And I'm excited for the prospects of what this year could potentially turn into for me. Anyways, lads, I just want to say a massive thank you if you made it this far into the video. If you would like me to make more commentary videos on random topics, I have a lot of things to talk about. Alternatively, if you don't even want me to talk about topics, you want me to, like, answer questions, I can do that. If you want me to read Reddit stories, I'll fucking do that instead. I just needed this channel, the entire point of this channel, if you haven't seen the short on it already, is that I am making videos for the sole purpose of being better, articulating my thoughts, and kind of getting the point across, and also talking slower and a bit more clearly. And I figured just the more I spend time just sitting in front of the camera, well, / microphone, and just talking, eventually I'll get better at it. I'll get better at enunciating my words, because I find when I'm recording a lot, I tend to speed up and stumble over my words, and I have to re-record a lot of things. So, yeah. Anyways, subscribe if you liked the video. Freaking heck yeah. And I'll see you on the next one. / on my main channel. So, bye-bye. See ya.